Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live, sponsored by University of Maryland, Baltimore. We're just a smidge late. Sorry about that. This is our Mother's Day edition, so happy Mother's Day to moms everywhere. We're coming to you from Hamden. This is your Weekend Agenda. Tell us about your plans in the comments field below. Let us know what else you have scheduled this weekend, especially if you're doing anything special with Mom. Simone, do you want to talk about what we did last night?
Yeah, we had a fun time last night. Amanda and I and some other people from Jmore got to go to Baltimore Hebrew's Night of the Stars. It's an annual event where we had some really yummy food and drink, and we got to see the Second City, the comedy troupe.
Love them. They're always great. Super funny. Excellent at improv. What else did we do recently?
What else did we do recently? We went to the film festival.
We did.
Film festival. That's right. It feels like it was so long ago. It was just last weekend. But we saw some cool films, and we got to experience the new Parkway Theater, which is really exciting, and so psyched that it's coming.
It's really cool.
Here.
The space is great. It's really great that we have another opportunity for seeing great films in Baltimore and independent films, which didn't normally have that many platforms.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, this we're still in the first week, their first opening week, and they're going to be having some cool stuff. They're going to be having John Waters, here we go again, female trouble, and also some David Lynch films, Eraserhead, Mulholland Drive. Whatever you think of David Lynch, he's always interesting.
Right.
I have a really intense memory of being in New York when I was like maybe 18 and seeing Eraserhead in a midnight show at the Waverly,
Freaky.
Which is the Waverly that's mentioned in that Hair song, Frank Mills.
Oh, okay.
If anybody remembers,
I don't remember.
That except for
I don't
me.
remember that.
I used to be obsessed with Hair. Anyway, so yeah, it should be really cool. Oh, and another little David Lynch tidbit that, of course, the new Twin Peaks is starting in a couple of weeks, so I'm totally psyched about that.
I'm sure people are going to be having viewing parties for that.
Yes.
So speaking of movies, King Arthur opens this weekend. You know
King
why that
Arthur.
matters to me, Simone?
Yes, I happen to know that Amanda has a big, big crush on what's his name? What's his
Charlie
name?
Hunnam.
Yeah,
Hunnam. Delicious. Charlie Delicious.
Yes, and she made me look him up. He is, in fact, cute. I can confirm that.
And for those of you who don't know, we're talking about Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy, which is freaking awesome if you haven't watched it. I was super behind the ball on that one and spent last summer watching the entire series, and the whole MC, that's the motorcycle club for you guys, the whole MC became like my best friends, and I wanted to run away and join one, and
Okay, so if
just
Amanda doesn't show up for work,
Right.
we know where she is.
well, I'm going straight from work, I think, probably, because I have to see this movie. So,
Okay.
moving on.
Now that you've heard all these things that you don't care about. Okay, so it's also on Saturday, we're also having some crafts stuff going on. A pile of craft at St. John's Church on St. Paul Street is happening. Charm City Mafia Charm City
Craft Mafia.
Yes, thank you. Presents one of the best annual craft events around with 50 regional vendors, handmade arts and crafts, clothes, ceramics, fine art, home goods, stationery, a demo by Baltimore Jewelry Center. So
It's always a good opportunity for
yeah.
finding some gifts and just looking for good crafties.
Right.
So if you're just getting here, this is Jmore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live, sponsored by University of Maryland, Baltimore. Please be sure to comment below, share, like, and follow us at hashtag #JmoreWeekend. So what else on Saturday, Simone?
Silburn Arboretum, another one of those great Baltimore happenings that happens every spring. I usually miss it, but maybe not this time because I would love to go.
For Silver Market Day.
Yeah, and it's great opportunity to tour a really beautiful place as well as get all your gardening stuff, including perhaps a gift for mother.
Like
for
a hanging
Mother's Day.
basket or some veggies and herbs.
Yeah, so that's going on from 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Okay, might have to go check that out.
Right.
Finally.
Right. And then Saturday night, we've got Ali Wong at the Hippodrome. She's a really funny comedian, and she writes for Fresh Off the Boat. And
Yeah, I recently watched Baby Cobra, her Netflix special, and she's good. She plays a lot with Asian stereotypes, but there was one bit she did, which I'm not going to be able to do it full justice, but because I'm also a horrible joke teller. But
really,
yeah, I'm awful.
That shocks me.
No, I can't tell a joke to save my life. But anyway, she does this one bit about the difference between dating Asian men and Jewish men, and compares the relative smoothness of being with an Asian to the overall furriness of being with Jewish men, and was like, J-date, more like loofah date. Thanks for the exfoliant, Avi. It was really funny when she said
that was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty funny, even coming from you.
Even coming from me. Thank you. Thank you.
Moving right along, we've got the live podcast of my favorite murder at Ram's Head Live, that is, at 8 p.m. on Saturday. And if you're not familiar with My Favorite Murder, it treats true crime stories as a guilty pleasure.
It's got a pretty big following. Has anyone here ever listened to My Favorite Murder? And also tell us about your other favorite podcast. But do you listen?
Yeah, I've listened to it. My daughter's a huge fan. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that should be a really fun event. And what is their catchphrase that they always say?
Stay sexy and don't get murdered.
Good
That's
advice.
What I try to do.
Good advice
Yes.
for all of us. I like to live by that too. All right. As a reminder, if you're just joining us, I'm Amanda. That's Simone. We're from Jmore in Hamden. This is your Weekend Agenda, brought to you by University of Maryland, Baltimore. Please like, comment, and share. And you can follow us at #JMoreWeekend.
Right. And both Saturday and Sunday, if you feel like taking a day trip to Philadelphia.
I do.
You do. You will be, right? Amanda's going to be going to Penn's Landing. The Art Star Craft Bazaar is happening this weekend.
This is so I will stop in at Pilot Craft on Saturday, but this is sort of a tradition that I always go to. This is a really great one. It's outside on the water at Penn's Landing. It's really easy to get to, really easy to park. It's huge. It's like more than 100 vendors, and I've bought so much stuff there. I've bought like laser cut jewelry, screen printed T-shirts, letterpress posters. I always go and stock up on who I need gifts for, like baby gifts. I've gotten like a really cute stuffed seahorse rattle there. There's one booth that has soaps shaped like super cute food items like sushi and stuff. So I take my mom, because the rule is she can buy whatever she wants, and then that's her Mother's Day present, so that's super easy.
Yeah.
And then we usually pick a Steven Star restaurant afterwards, because he kind of rules the roost in Philly, Budokan, Morimoto, Continental, et cetera, or grab some ice cream at Franklin Fountain, which is also really good. So it's just a nice Philly day. So if you're feeling like doing that, it's a good option.
Right. And you're doing that on Sunday, right? Because the weather's supposed to...
I'm going Sunday.
Okay, because the weather's supposed to be better.
And that way I can go to Pilot Craft here on Saturday. So I can hit all the craft markets this weekend.
Perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
So we are going to sign off in a couple of minutes. First, I want to tell you about another Facebook Live video that we're doing each week. That's Jmore's Need to Know with Jonathan Oleski, and that's sponsored by University of Maryland, Baltimore. It takes place every Tuesday at 12:30. Jonathan discusses news and current events. You can follow that at #JMoreNeedToKnow. But please view us. Tune in on Tuesdays at 12:30, and just let us know if you have any feelings about any of the news stories we're talking about. Join the conversation with us.
Right. I
All right.
can't imagine anyone not having feelings about the news.
Well, right.
Now. But in any case, that's Jonathan's.
That's a little editorializing there.
Yes, sorry about that. Okay, and on Sunday, as we've been talking about, it's Mother's Day, and Mother's Day, of course, is a big brunch day for a lot of people. Hopefully you already have your reservations, because it's probably going to be hard to get in. But we just thought we would talk a little bit about our favorite brunch places. I don't know. I tend to love Miss Shirley's for brunch.
That's a good
You can't
spot.
really.
You can't really go wrong. Moms love it.
I mean, other than you'll wait online for quite a while.
True.
I would imagine.
There's that.
The other place that I have gone to recently that I liked was Iron Rooster. I think there's one in Canton, and there's one in Hunt Valley now. And I'm always a little iffy about chain kind of places,
right.
But I have to say it was really good, and they're known for their homemade Pop-Tarts.
Okay, so what was special about the Pop-Tart?
I'm not usually even a big Pop-Tart fan, but my friend, insisted on ordering one for us to share, and I have to say it was impossible to resist.
Well,
really good.
Was it a particular flavor?
I don't don't remember.
Okay,
anymore.
fine. All right, fine. But that does sound good.
I have strawberry or something with
Okay.
whipped cream. I want to say.
All right.
I could be wrong about the whipped cream. Anyway, it's good.
Yeah, I've never checked out the Rooster, but I will. I'm gonna go look at that. It sounds good. For brunches, I like City Cafe, Blue Moon Cafe,
good.
Gertrude's if it's nice outside because you can sit
Gertrude's is
outside.
Yeah.
All right. I think there's one more thing happening on Sunday.
There is. For all you Pixies fans out there.
Love them.
There is a Pixies concert at Rams Head Live on Sunday night. And, just for anybody who doesn't know, that's led by singer Black Francis, and it's the 90s alternative rock band that performs classics such as
Here Comes Your Man, Monkey Gone to Heaven, Where Is My Mind? And I think they're also performing some newer material from their Head Carrier, which is their latest release. Okay, so we're going to sign off. Thank you again for sharing your weekend agenda with us at #Jmore Weekend. Thanks to University of Maryland, Baltimore for sponsoring our Facebook Live event. Join us here every Friday at 12:30 for more weekend plans. In the meantime, check out our events calendar at jmoreliving.com/events. Have a great Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. Happy Mother's Day, Simone.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.